City of Grace, what's going on? It's Abe again. I'll be your coach for today. And in today's workout, we're gonna be hitting up something short, sweet. Well, pretty basic. A lot of you already know it, but since we had a lot of newcomers the last time around, I want to do a workout that's gonna accommodate both all three of beginners, intermediate, or advanced. Whichever level you're at, we're gonna hit you guys all up today, all right? So again, Tabata, we're gonna be hitting up with, remember, traditionally is usually something like 30 seconds of work and then 20 seconds of rest in between. But to keep it simple, we're gonna hit it in a 1 minute span. We're gonna be doing beginners, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest in between, right? Intermediate, 40 seconds of work with 20-second rest. And for those of you who have already guessed it, advanced will be 50 seconds of work with 10-second rest. Now, if you're hitting it with the right intensity, that's gonna be a lot of work, no matter what movements you guys are doing, right? We're gonna keep the movements simple though, right? We're gonna keep them with push-ups. For the advanced people, we're gonna be doing plyometric push-ups. After that, we're gonna be doing starfish crunches. I will show the modified for that as well. Bear crawls, get-ups, and then after that, we're doing squat twists. After that, pike holds, hollow holds, and when we're done with all those movements, we're gonna be doing a 1 minute rest, and then we're gonna be hitting it up one more round the entire way through, all right? Let's go over those movements real quick. For the push-ups, we're gonna keep it basic, right? For those of you who are just starting out, or for those of you who haven't worked out in a while and are trying to get back into it, right? Push-ups, so again, from this point of view here, we're just gonna go down here. We're gonna bring our hands to about the level of our shoulders, right? So we don't want it too far in front of us. We don't want it too far back here. Right about level with the shoulders, right? And then what we're gonna do from there, we're also gonna make sure that our elbows aren't flaring out, which can equate to some shoulder problems and stuff like that. When your shoulders try to compensate, try not to do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep our elbows closer in. It's gonna affect more our triceps. It's gonna be a lot more tricep dominated, which makes the workout harder, but it again makes it a lot safer for the movements. If you really find yourselves having trouble doing it, just modify the position, you know, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Coming down this way here, right? Coming down, 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 chest down, and then immediately back up from the side, making sure the hip isn't too far down or far up. Coming down and then up, right? Modified, of course, down, up, or just bring yourself down as slowly and controlled as possible before going all the way down, and then just peeling yourself all the way up. Control the movements, of course, and then after that, plyometric push-ups. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing the movements with the push-ups, but moving in place. It's gonna look like this from the side. From forward. So now real quick, I wanna go over the movements, the hand placement, which is very important. Again, remember what I was saying about the elbows flaring out. So what we're gonna do, once we do go far out, what we're gonna do is gonna start here. As soon as my hands start going outward, I'm gonna be doing what we call external rotation. So I'm gonna be twisting my hands outward this way, which is gonna cause my shoulder to turn out that way as well, right? So if we're turning inward this way towards my midline, that's internal rotation. We are going externally on this one. Slight external rotation, bringing our shoulders out that way, putting our shoulders in a lot more of a lot more comfortable situation than we would be otherwise. We wouldn't want to be compromising it, of course. So we're gonna come down this way, and then in slow motion, I'm gonna be bringing my hand out, which also brings my shoulder out. Same thing with this side, and then my feet, as my base, are also coming out, coming down, right? If you see, my wrist to elbow placement is somewhat linear. It's also like my elbows aren't flaring out completely. My wrist and my elbows are still linear, right? So those are gonna be the plyo push-ups. You can do them for the full 50 seconds if you feel like going for it, or 30 seconds, or 40 seconds, whichever one. Starfish get-ups. Starfish get up, so we're just gonna come down over here. We're gonna bring our shoulders slightly off the ground. Feet are gonna be up off the ground as well. And then from there, what we're gonna do, come up and touch, back down, come up, touch, back down, come up, touch. If you're having trouble with that, what you can do is you can either just keep yourself there and come up as much as you can, or you can keep the feet down and then just come up with the hands and then come up that way as well, right? Or you can just hold this position right here for the entire duration of the movement. Bear crawls, we're gonna be holding this position right here, almost like as we're coming down in a push-up position, bringing our hands, our shoulders lined up together. And then from here, we're gonna slightly lift our knees up off the ground and then try and make sure that my hips aren't all the way up and my knees are slightly off the ground again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just walk forward, trying to keep the knees slightly off the ground. If you guys don't have a lot of space, you can either do this side to side or up and then back side to side. Or if you really don't have space or don't want to make any noise, you can just stay put right where you are. Stationary holds, those static holds also, isometric holds, really tough when you hold them for a while, right? Ups, get us by popular review, because by popular demand, some of you guys might have requested it. I'm not saying who, of course. Might have been me, like I said last time, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna come from this position last time like we did. We're gonna come right up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Very important we stay in this position here. You see how my quads are parallel to the ground? We're gonna try and stay at that position there, right? We're not coming all the way up to this position, full extension of the legs or anything. We're staying flexed, we're staying bent, we're staying right in this position here, and then back down. All right, you can do the advanced version as well by jumping all the way up if you have to. And we're gonna be doing squat twists. So basic squats like we were doing before, right? Coming down, coming up, except this time what we're gonna be doing is coming down and slight twist up this way and back this way. Boom. Up, other way, back down, back down, back down, right? Right? Back down, pretty basic movement. Just adding a little bit of rotational trunk rotational movement, right? Rotational twist into it as well, getting our obliques working in as well. So the pike holds are gonna be this movement right here, coming over. For those of you who don't have elevation, easily get a chair or anything like that. For those of you who don't have access to the chair, all we're gonna be doing is holding this position here, right? Making sure our shoulders, wrists, shoulders nice and straight. And we can either hold ourselves right here, and then we're just gonna hold this position. Or you can get a chair, right? Now, if you really can't hold yourself or bring yourself up too high, you hold whatever you can, right? You hold for as long as possible. But if you can, inch your way up as much as you can, right? So on hollow holds, pretty standard movements, but it is very essential though nonetheless. We're gonna be going in this position here, right? And then from this stance here, we're gonna slightly elevate ourselves up and bring the other feet slightly up as well. And we're just gonna hold that position right there, all right? At this point, if you're having trouble with that, of course, you can either just keep this here or here, and then try and keep the legs up or you can hold up one leg at a time, one leg at a time. And then if you start getting comfortable with it, hold, and then just work on holding that for the entire minute. If you can at that point, completely fine. And then remember, after that round is up, 1 minute of rest, and then we're gonna hit it all up again, all right? That's gonna be today's workout. I hope we have a lot of fun with this one. Actually, I know we will. You guys are a great group, great bunch. Hope to see you again for this workout. Remember, Monday at 8 p.m. And hope to see you for the next one as well, all right? Take care, guys. Stay blessed.